The scammers impersonate law enforcement officials, convincing victims that they are under criminal investigation or have committed a crime, typically demanding fee or fine to resolve the situation. Commanding tone and legal jargon to pressurize the victim, making them believe they have only one option: cooperate to avoid the arrest. To further convince their targets, scammers often send fabricated documents. Legitimate law enforcement will not demand immediate action over the phone or via messaging. If you receive a call or message from an unknown number or email address, always verify the source before responding. Government agencies typically use secure, traceable channels and do not contact people over WhatsApp or other informal messaging platforms. Namaskar friends, myself Deepak Kumar Rath. I welcome you all to the digital media of Uday India. Today in Bharatiyata Ka Sankhanath, I want to tell you that in his recent address, Man Ki Baat, Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted a disturbing and growing cyber threat in India known as the digital arrest scam. This relatively new fraud tactic exploits people's trust, authority figures, and legal process to extract money. The scammers impersonate law enforcement officials, convincing victims that they are under criminal investigation or have committed a crime, typically demanding fee or fine to resolve the situation. With constructed narratives, these criminals use fake documents, professional sounding emails, and even sophisticated apps that mimic official government communication to create an illusion of legitimacy and urgency. The digital arrest scam usually begins with a phone call, email, or message via a platform like WhatsApp, alerting the recipient of an impending arrest warrant in their name, claiming to be from an official sources like police, a federal agency, or a cybercrime department. The message is crafted to induce panic and need for immediate action. Upon initial contact, scammers employ fear tactics, asserting that the victim's name has been linked to serious crimes such as money laundering or cyber fraud. The scammers use a commanding tone and legal jargon to pressurize the victim, making them believe they have only one option: cooperate to avoid the arrest. To further convince their targets, scammers often send fabricated documents that appear legitimate, complete with government logos, police insignals, and legal terminology. These official documents are sometimes accompanied by links to fake websites which may closely resemble real government portals and adding another layer of authenticity. These false sites or apps allow victims to verify the details of alleged case, creating an environment of seemingly inescapable legitimacy. When the victim feels sufficiently trapped, the scammer demands payment, often referred to as fine or processing fee, to halt the fictitious legal action. And this payment is typically requested through digital payment methods, which make the money almost impossible to retrieve once transferred. Unfortunately, in some cases, scammers continue to extract more money by claiming additional fees or charges until the victim realizes the fraud or exhausts their frauds. The digital arrest scam relies on a range of tactics to appear credible. Scammers often use technology like caller ID spoofing, which allows them to mask their real number and display one that scammers to belong to an official agency. They also spoof emails, creating addresses that look similar to government domains but with subtle, hard to spot differences. Their professional language and high quality forgeries of official documents further contribute to the scammers' authenticity. Some scammers go so far as to create fake websites and apps that mirror official government sites, tricking the victim into a false sense of security and validity. Though anyone can fall victim to this scam, certain groups tend to be more susceptible, particularly those less familiar with digital platforms. Senior citizens who may not be as versed in the spotting online threats are frequently targeted, and similarly, youngsters and students who may have limited experience with legal processes are also common targets, as are business owners who might be easily alarmed by threats to their professional licenses or registrations. To protect yourself from the digital arrest scam, it's crucial to recognize its telltale signs. The urgency of requests is often a red flag. Legitimate law enforcement will not demand immediate action over the phone or via messaging. If you receive a call or message from an unknown number or email address, always verify the source before responding. Government agencies typically use secure, traceable channels and do not contact people over WhatsApp or other informal messaging platforms. Additionally, one must be cautious of clicking on any links within suspicious emails or messages, especially if they claim to be related to legal matters. Verifying any claim independently is very much essential. If contacted by someone alleging to be from a law enforcement agency, reach out to the agency directly using official contact details found on verified government websites. Be skeptical if someone sends documents as proof of your criminal activity. Most government bodies do not send legal notifications or arrest warrants over messaging apps. If you suspect you have encountered a scam, reporting it promptly is very crucial and important. One can always file a complaint with the cybercrime cell via India's cybercrime portal at this cybercrime.gov.in. This is not only aids authorities tracking and stopping these scams but also helps prevent others from falling victim. And educating friends and family, particularly those more vulnerable, can also play a crucial role in keeping people safe. Maintaining strong cyber hygiene is another preventive measure. Install reliable antivirus and anti-phishing software to detect and block malicious content and avoid sharing personal details or sensitive information in public forums or social media platforms, or as scammers can use these details to personalize their scams. It's also vital to use strong, unique passwords for online accounts as they act as a primary defense against unauthorized access. Staying informed about new scam tactics can provide an added layer of protection, and many police departments and cyber security organizations they release regular alerts, and following them can help you remain aware of evolving scams techniques. If despite precautions you suspect that you have fallen prey to digital arrest scam, immediately halt all communication with scammer and avoid making any further payments. Notify your bank or payment provider to report the fraud, as some banks can freeze transactions or prevent additional withdrawals. Filing a cybercrime report is essential for official action. Cyber scams can also take an emotional toll, especially when they involve financial losses. Seeking support from friends, family, or professional counselors can be beneficial in coping with the aftermath. The rise of the digital arrest scam highlights the necessity for increased vigilance in today's digital landscape. Scammers rely on fear, urgency, and the elements of surprise to manipulate They are victims, making it crucial for people to stay calm, national and skeptical when receiving unexpected or suspicious communications. By understanding how these scams operate and following cyber safety best practice, you can protect yourself and those around you. In the fight against cybercrime, knowledge and cautions are always your best defenses. That's our call today. Stay tuned with Uday India.